Okay, so the question is, find the volume of solute and solvent needed to dilute a 800 milligram per liter stock solution of paracetamol to a final concentration of 0.4 milligrams per liter in 4 steps total. Each dilution, so each new solution, must have a total volume of 500 microliters, including both solvent and solute. So basically you want to choose 4 different volumes. It doesn't matter what they are, because we're going to calculate how much solute we would require to make each solution. So since we're going from 800 to 0.4, I'm going to have my first dilution be 400 milligrams per liter, to cut that in half so we can go down by a power of 10 for each successive dilution. So dilution 1, our target is going to be 400 milligrams per liter. So since we're starting with the 800 milligrams per liter, we need to set up a proportion to find the amount of solute that we would put into this new test tube. So the way we do that is we let x over 500, this being the ideal end volume, and we set that equal to the target concentration over the initial concentration of our solution that we have. So this is initial and this is target. And by finding x, it's essentially telling us the amount of solute that we need to put into the test tube to dilute 800 milligrams to 400 milligrams per liter. So the easy way to do proportions is I would just multiply 500 by 400, and then you can divide by 800. So what that gives me is 250 microliters of solution. And since we have 500 microliters total of solution, we would do 500 minus 250 to find the volume of H2O that we need to add to reach that target of 500 milliliters for the final volume. So now for dilution 2, I'm gonna go down by a power of 10 each time now. So essentially you remove a 0. So I'm gonna have my target be 40 milligrams per liter. Again, we set up the same proportion. So this is going to be x over 500 equals our new initial that we have. So we're currently at 400 milligrams per liter. And, ignore that, I'm sorry. I'm going to make it 40 because that's our target. Our initial is 400 here. So what that gives me is, 500 times 40 divided by 400. That gives me 50 microliters of solution, of solute. And then to find the water, we're going to do 500 microliters minus 50 microliters. And that's going to give us 450 microliters of water. Okay, now for dilution 3. I'm going to set my target at 4 milligrams per liter. Again, we set up our proportion. 4 is our target. 40 is our new starting solution. That's going to be 4 times 500 divided by 40. That's also 50 because we went down by a power of 10. And then finally, for our fourth dilution to reach our ideal target of 0.4 milligrams per liter. Let's see, 0.4 milligrams per liter. We're going to do our proportion once again. Over 4. And again, that's going to be 50 microliters of solute. 500 minus 50 equals 450 microliters of water. You have now successfully diluted your solution from an 800 milligram per liter stock solution to the ideal concentration of 0.4 milligrams per liter, while having each successive dilution remain at a volume or a final volume of 500 microliters.